People are still upset about what Trump is doing in certain aspects of his presidency, and they're letting their voices be heard. Let's tune into the video, see what's going on out here in these streets.
No hate, no war, no kings.
For the third time in less than a year, millions of people took to the streets in protest nationwide. Good evening. I'm Michelle Esteban. So glad you're with us tonight. The third No Kings protest against the Trump administration comes at a time of military conflict, rising gas prices, and that partial government shutdown. And Seattle, take a look. It was no exception as tens of thousands marched through the city's streets today to make their voices heard. KOMO's Tyler Cunnington joins me now live with more on another No Kings rally and march. Tyler.
Yeah, well, Michelle, many people came to congregate right behind me at the Space Needle, but many others just continued walking down Fifth Avenue, and that stream of people, it seemed to just keep on going throughout the course of the afternoon, shutting down several roads in the process, all as people were just simply making their voices heard.
I want to know y'all thoughts. Do y'all really feel like Donald Trump is a king, or do y'all feel like people are just they're doing too much? Because in my opinion, if he was a king, I think a lot more things would be happening. I think he wouldn't get as much pushback as he's been getting from the Democratic Party. And we would have seen a lot of things that is actually on his agenda being pushed and being done swiftly, with no distractions, with no interruptions. I think that the Democratic Party is doing a phenomenal job at trying to slow him down and the stuff that he's trying to accomplish. So I don't think we're dealing with a king particularly. I think we're just dealing with the President of the United States. Let me know y'all
Tens
thoughts.
of thousands showing out for a No Kings protest.
Because I'm a patriot and I care about democracy.
One that began at Cal Anderson Park in Capitol Hill and ended near Seattle Center. Just one of thousands more like it nationwide to speak out against President Donald Trump and his administration.
We gotta show up, man. Everyone's gotta show up.
Music blared and speakers took to the stage,
Everyone here is a patriot.
including at one point State Attorney General Nick Brown. Local residents airing out what have become mounting frustrations as of late.
It's very cathartic to be with like-minded people who understand how insane the world is and want to do something about it.
Homemade signs criticizing the president himself.
There's something about liberals, I don't know why, but they low-key all look the same, man. They got a particular look to them.
And more recent hot-button topics like immigration enforcement and the war in Iran, as well as directing anger towards Washington, D.C. as a whole.
The autocracy, the fact that Congress isn't doing what it's elected to do.
I mean, support getting rid of, a really terrible government. I mean, it's just, look around at the signs. It's just killing everybody.
Some saying the protests try to create momentum.
I know what's really important is for us to get out there and vote. That's the one thing that's going to finally make the change.
That's the only thing that's going to really make the change. But to be honest, when I look at this crowd of people, I look at a bunch of people who probably didn't already vote for Trump. People that probably already hated him. So, of course, they're going to be together with like-minded people. And, there's not going to be any drama. There's not going to be any violence. And people are going to say how they feel. And people are going to actually agree with them while they're there doing their thing, with no pushback. But I don't think this is how the majority of America or Americans are feeling. I think that obviously they might not agree with everything that Donald Trump is doing, but to sit here and think that he's a king or that he's doing the worst job ever, I think that's just a bold-faced lie.
Others say it's all you can do in a world where so much is out of your control.
Sometimes it can feel like preaching to the choir, but I think these ones really bolster people's enthusiasm and are very inspiring.
And despite the massive turnout, SDOT says all those roads that were impacted throughout the march were reopened by about 4:30 in the afternoon. And while Seattle police did not announce any arrests or incidents on their end, we have still reached out to them just to confirm that, and we are still waiting to hear back. Reporting live.
So these people are inspired. So let me know y'all thoughts about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate y'all viewership. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. Is he really a king? That's the most important part that I really want to know. In y'all opinion, is he a king? Let me know. Until next time, y'all, it's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace.